Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Young Sage here in the Crew 2, where today we're going to do something we've never done before. We're going to review two cars in one video. Wow, we're going crazy here. These are very similar vehicles. This one is the Proto Concept Glow Motorsport, and that can be acquired for 280,000 credits, or bucks. And this is the Proto Concept Spear Racing. This was only obtainable through last week's summit. Now, these cars are similar but different. This car is kind of like a cross between an Indy car and like a 90s F1 car. With the styling. I'm going to mute my phone. And this is totally exotic. So, it's got a canopy. And you might notice it's a fan car. Which F1 outlawed fan cars in the 70s when they were getting experimental with everything. These cars have very different engines as well. Let's hop in the Spear first. I know you guys want to see this one. It's an F1 car that has a horn. I'm not going to question it either. We can close the canopy. We can close the canopy. Thank you, game. This is what it looks like when you're driving out of it. Yeah, you're inside a canopy. It's kind of like driving the Red Bull X2010 in Gran Turismo. Gives you like that same experience because this is also a fan car. So now this is not the camera view, but it gives you the idea of what we're doing here. Let's hop out of this thing. We will close the canopy. We will close the canopy. Thank you. Then the headlights are these little pieces down here in the front splitter, and then also there's side marker lights. And then there's a brake light that surrounds the rear fan. Now if we come over here to the glow, this is a much different design. This is giving me more like IndyCar / 2000s F1 car. Maybe even a little bit of kart in there. Top in this one. There's no canopy on this one. Same horn. This is the cheapest of the new concept cars that they have. And the engine, unlike the other one, I think that sounds like a more modern F1 Hybrid 6. This sounds almost like a V8 or a V10 from the old days. And we're going to upgrade this because we're just going to go in the menu and do this. Not while looking at it. I'm currently in a boat. I'm going to see if I have any nitro chemists that I can just quickly slap onto this thing. Other than that. Yeah, we'll snag it off the Mark X. Now, when we compare these cars, I'm going to come out of the menu and then we're going to go back into it. And these cars should both show up together. Which they won't. I think I've done pause to do that. So it has to reload the game so the car has its parts on it. We can't show that way, so. Whoop. Not what I wanted to do, stupid game. Sometimes this game is great. Other times it's an absolute pile of dog crap. So we can compare these cars side by side now. The Glow Motorsport is much faster than the Spear. It also has more power. This one is really rare, but it's worse. You know, we'll put them through tests and we'll have a look and see what they do when we get to the driving. Then there's another one that can be obtained through the Motor Pass, but I don't have the Gold Motor Pass. That's this one, the Sparrow. And then I think there's another one you can buy. Let me go to the catalog. Proto. I'm not used to a Mark X like that. Are those the only ones? Discipline, Alpha. Okay, here's the Pulse, which honestly looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. That is 673,000. This one is, I believe, 400,000. I might have been wrong last time. This one was only available last week, and this one's in the Motor Pass. We could technically buy this if we wanted to, but this is only going to be a two-parter. Maybe later when I'll do another two-part because there's four of these. We'll do the one from the Motor Pass and the Pulse. We'll do the Sparrow and the Pulse. Compare those to each other, and whichever one of those wins, we'll do a third video. See which one's the best of all. Now the Sparrow is the one I've driven the least, or the Spear is the one I've driven the least. So here's what we're gonna do. So we can quickly switch into this one when it's time. We're just gonna favorite. We're gonna favorite this, because then what we're gonna do is just hop in this one. And as you can see, the fans do spin up when it's running. Doesn't sound all that impressive, admittedly. I'm not a fan of the current F1 car sounds. Let's go to one of the new events over on Lake Michigan. Let's do Future Speed. It's probably the easiest one. This should be an easy apples test. We're just going to do the regular 3-lap one. We're not going to do anything crazy with the 9-lapper. Make sure I actually get this thing in gear.
Here we are at race 1 of the U.S. Speed Tour's brand new circuit over Lake Michigan. And it's a glorious day to break some records. Between the aerodynamic curves and those innovative suction zones, we should see some very impressive top speeds today. I'll let the track say the rest because it's Speed Tour time.
Honestly, this might be the last we ever see of the U.S. Speed Tour, unless they continue with this whole like show in Motorfest. Now, both these cars, as you guys noticed, both have Nitro Chemist. This thing tops out at 320 miles an hour, it appears. Although in one of the newer races, I got it up to 380 in the summit today. Then we'll start the same race with the Pulse. Okay, like 350, and then it wasn't going to go any faster than that. I've gotten faster with the Mark X before. So I don't think this one is very good at top speed. Even though this is the Summit car that everyone lusts to have. The draw of this one, insane grip. I'm barely using any brakes.
The team who planned the building of this circuit scouted a lot of possible locations. Gulf of Mexico, Hudson Bay, Prince William Sound, but settled on the only one of the Great Lakes bordered entirely by the USA. And from what I'm seeing, wow, they really made the right choice.
So I guess, yeah, we can call this a comparison video. We technically did this in GTA. This is much easier to do in the crew, though, because I can more easily access my vehicles that way. It's really quick to switch cars in this game, so... Yes, this one might be slower, but it's definitely more exhilarating. And besides, the grip is mental. I think this is why my buddy was beating me in the summit today, because I used this, and he used the glow. I think once we switch to the glow, we're going to find out that it's probably the best of the four. But again, I haven't tested the Pulse or the Sparrow yet. There are a few corners you'd brake for, like the first one and then that one back there. For the most part, though, in this car, you don't have to do an awful lot of braking. Yes, it does have active aero. You know, I do think this would compare pretty close to the Red Bull from Gran Turismo.
These cars are really putting the speed in US Speed Tour.
And you can see, as we drive, the fan seems to go a little faster, reacting to how fast we're going. Not we're getting anything good out of this. No, we will not. Alright, so now... travel back to the race start. And we're going to do our little trick here. I forget how to do the quick swap. Now we have to go through the stupid camera mode. Speaking of cameras, Forza did get an updated camera system yesterday. I haven't had a chance to really check it out, though. Here we go. I only got on today to get the Mission R. So here's the glow. This one does give me a lot of IndyCar vibes. And honestly, it kind of sounds more like an IndyCar than... It sounds more like an IndyCar or an old F1 car.
Here we are at race 1 of the US Speed Tour's brand new circuit over Lake Michigan. And it's a glorious
Okay, this actually revs much higher. This revs up to 18,000 as opposed to the 16,000 that Sphere revved up to.
I'll let the track say the rest because it's Speed Tour time.
Okay, yeah, this thing is mental. Doesn't have the grip of the glow, though. Or the Spear. This is the glow. That sounds way better. I do not like the sound of that Spear. Does not sound good. So yeah, there is a reason to get all of them, because they're all different. I'm sorry, well, if you missed out on the glow, you're only missing out on the handling. I'm going to probably assume the other two are probably going to be on the same grounds. I doubt they'd be as slow. So I think that puts the glow as the second, or the Spear as the second slowest F1 car. Behind the, again, Spear version of the KTM F1. Okay, we're topping out about the same speed, even though it says we should be going faster. But this thing definitely accelerates way quicker. This thing is way better. Yeah, I can deal without the handling. Because I'm a speed guy. I like to go fast. Like Ricky Bobby, I like going fast.
The team who planned the building of this circuit scouted a lot of possible locations.
We should have gotten a time comparison too. I didn't catch the time. We have to.
Only one of the Great Lakes.
I'm gonna watch the video back and then I'll put it in the description what time the what time the spear got, because we'll compare it to the glow then in the description. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do something with the freaking description, because a lot of my videos don't have descriptions from what I noticed. Yeah, this is much faster than the spear. Okay, maybe not the suction zones. Suction zones are kind of like the Hot Wheels boosters, where it's kind of like a set speed that you get at. So I don't know if these tracks are fair to test these cars, because you should probably just do like a normal Alpha GP circuit, not this crazy stuff. Yes, I'm aware that some of these cars may not be as fast, like two spear cars. The one we just drove, and then the KTM. But I like it for the handling. This car doesn't have the handling of the glow of the spear, but the glow for sure has its merits. It sounds a heck of a lot better.
Slow down and wow, these cars are really putting the speed in US Speed Tour.
Okay, 354.18. I'll have to watch the footage back and see what we got. Yes, these cars are really cool because they're all different. All four of them are different. And they all have different characteristics. Oh, great. So anyway, guys, hope you guys have enjoyed this, I guess, comparison shootout between two of the new concept alphas, the Spear Motorsports from last week's Summit and the Glow Motorsports car. If you guys want to see me do, I'm not gonna put a like goal. That's what dick YouTubers do. I don't do that. I'm a nice guy. Cause I know likes don't do anything. So it's just YouTubers trying to make their D's get long. Makes them feel good about themselves. Anyway, it doesn't make me feel good trying to tell you, give me 1,000 likes when I don't even get one like. Because when you tell someone to get a like, I usually dislike the video. When you say, oh, smash that like button, smashing that dislike button, buddy. Because you're not telling me what to do. I don't even have to watch your videos. Anyway, guys, hope you have enjoyed. When I get the Motor Pass, and also buy the Pulse, we'll compare those two. And then we'll do a third video where we put... Because the Glow is the obvious winner of this one. Well, we'll test it based on the time, and I'll bring it up in the next video. No matter what it is, I'll put it up in the video just so you guys can tell. This is not me trying to bait you to watch a video you don't want to watch. Just check out the first few seconds, and I'll probably tell you. I'll make a note for it. Anyway, guys, make sure you guys look out for the next video in this three-parter. We are gonna find the best of these six. The best of these four. There's two others. I guess we could technically put them against the Mark II and the Mark X. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Because, hey, they're older cars, and we can see if they stack up to the new ones. So, yeah, we'll make this a 4-parter then. So, you know what? The next video, we'll do the Mark X and versus the Mark II. Because I've actually never put them head-to-head. I've never driven them back-to-back either, so... We'll have an idea of what they can do. So anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed. I will see you next time, where we're going to take the two old formulas and put them up against each other. Bye.